So to summarise, a rod which would cost me about £60, a line which cost me £10.90, and LK caddis. Yeah, doesn't have to be an elite sport this. Good afternoon. So yesterday morning I came down here all excited. I got my wading belt, got down here and I've broken my 10-foot 3-weight rod. Gutted. I tried, I did have a rise, but in the end the rod just kept coming apart obviously. So toys out the pram, I went home grumpy. Went home, looked online, gutted that was the second 10-foot 3-weight rod I'd broken. So I went online to buy another one, and the prices have gone up from what, £50-60 to £80-90. Nowhere seems to have them in stock, the Agility 2 10-foot rod. Oh, sneak preview. And I didn't really want to spend about 90 quid on a rod. So I was looking at the Maxcatch rods. Thought I'd sleep on it. This morning I woke up and I had a little thought. So I went to my fishing cupboard where all my rods and things like that are. There was another Shakespeare Agility 2 10-foot 3-weight tube in the cupboard. Like an absolute you can decide what word has just gone in there. Yesterday I brought down with me my first rod that I'd broken about 2 years ago, and I'd kept just in case, you know, if you get a spare tip section, blah blah blah. So yeah, opened up the tube that was in the spare room in the cupboard, and there's the unbroken rod that I was meant to have brought yesterday. So I'm back to try again. Still a breeze, bright, and then the clouds come across and the sun goes in. But yeah, this breeze is still going to play havoc with me, but got to try it. What an absolute dickhead. Ah. Right, as with yesterday, I can't see anything rising, but there's a decent hatch going on. I always have slack line when I fly fishing the River Exe, because the river moves at different speeds, like most rivers, or all rivers do really. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Right, look at the line. Max cast £10.90 line. Absolutely straight. Looking and listening for any rises. I'm going to try and be on my toes today and not miss a single chance if I get one. Look at that! This is bigger than what I've been catching. It's a nice size. It's a grayling, I think. Is it now season grayling? Yes, it is. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It's a good sized grayling. What a grayling is, they never behave. Right, that's a 4 steps job. Sorry, Mr. Grayling, you weren't supposed to come out to play. There Oh. God, that took some effort. Right, go on, sorry mate. I don't play, silly buggers. Right, there he's gone. Right, definitely wasn't the intended prey. Oh, my muscle memory's out. I can't remember. There we go. I couldn't remember where my clip was from a landing net. I suppose we have to class that as a bit of a result, although it's not the intended species. What's about this line is I don't think I can get quite the distance that I used to in my other line. I could perhaps get a 4-weight line for this rod. I might try that. I think a couple of chances are all I'm going to get though. Right, if brownies are under there though. I'm not sure what that was. That might be a brownie over there. Oh. Dickhead. Oh, come off. I think that was a grayling with the silver I saw. I wasn't watching again. Evening. Right, it's only going to be a quick intro because I've talked for way too long. So, it's only a quick session. Reason being it's a week evening. I've just taken Loxton for a walk, he's my priority. So I've taken him for a walk, fed him, and now I've got a couple of hours on the river. And I'm going to be trying my new line. So last time I was trying the Maxcatch weight forward 3-weight line to match the rod, 3-weight line, 3-weight rod. However, I found that I think that line is a true 3-weight, and my previous line slightly overweighted, even though it's supposed to be a 3-weight. So what I've done is I have bought myself a 4-weight Maxcatch line for use on this rod, £10.90 again. So the other 3-weight line will be used on the 6-foot rod. So I'm going to give it a go, and hopefully the 4-weight will be a better match for this rod, because the 3-weight didn't quite load it enough, and also it was struggling with the downstream wind I had, trying to get a cast, decent cast. Looking spot on. Last time I was down here I managed a grayling. There's got to be some trout around by now that are wanting to rise, so hopefully I can get my first brownie out of the X. Right, let's crack on. Right, magic glasses on. Wow! Loads of small fry. Why are you resistant? This line is amazing. So it's the first time I've used it. No memory in it whatsoever. Oh, this goes forward a lot easier. Whoa! There's a hole there. Whoa! That was definitely a trout rising there. That was no grayling. That was an awful cast, no energy in it. That's better. That was a nice cast. I've got a tree behind me there now, that's why I cut that up. Let's go more upstream. Oh, lovely. Right, £10.90, this line is superb. I thought my lead was a bit cocked up. What's going on with it? Where was that? Oh, there. Come on, sort your leader out. Oh, I'm panicking. Whoa. Too much of that on because I'm too eager. Oh, that was nowhere near. I want to get away from this hole. Slowly slide it into. I'm wondering if I should go for more of a winged pattern. Yeah, might have to. Oh, cut that one right up. So out of practice. Get off. Right, if you wonder why I missed that, because I was looking down where my feet were going. Ah. There's a splash and struck into it, but right, blowing my chance there. There's always a doubt in my mind that if I miss one here, it is a grayling, but I'm sure that was a trout that I saw rising before. For this line I've got to give 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not going to compare it to other lines, but for £10.90, what you want from a fly line, it's spot on. Can't see very well because of the light. What is it? Grayling, I think. Oh, it's a grayling. It's a good sized grayling. Out of season grayling. Oh, you done me with the flies already out. Yeah, I think it's just a shoulder grayling here. See if there's any trout over by the margins. Oh no. That was there, look. Yeah, you can tell they're grayling because they still rise even when you're standing on them. Grayling, all rising here still. I'm casting over them because I don't want to catch a grayling. Yes, no, come on. Oh my word, I can keep up with him. Oh. He's giving me a good scrap. He's a nice size brownie. Look at that. He's been in the wars. They've normally got much brighter colours on them here. And you're pretty, mate. Thank you very much. So to summarise, a rod which would cost me about £60, a line which cost me £10.90, and LK caddies. Yeah. Doesn't have to be an elite sport, this. Right, we'll stop fanning about. And avoid the tree. This line is shooting out amazingly. 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 Cracking this line. £10.90. What's that? I think that's a grayling. Yeah, you... God! Can't be a grayling jumping like that. No! It's a bloody good trout. This is the biggest I've had out of here for a while. God, he's a clunker. Size of him. Bloody hell. That is the biggest brownie I've had out of here for quite some time. Look at that. I say that's the second biggest brownie I've ever had out of here. Thank you, mate. God, I thought that was a grayling the way it was fighting. Chuffing Nora. Fisher turned back on. Definitely made it worthwhile standing in the snow the other day. When you then come back down and it's like this just a few days later. Should I mention again about my £10.90 line? That was a cast to nothing. Oh, that wasn't a bad size one either. He's digging deep. Okay, Cadiz, nothing rising, and it brought it up.